There is one nation in the Bible God refused to forgive, the Amalekites. Not Egypt, not Babylon, but Amalek, born from Esau's line and his concubine Timnah, whose bitterness against Abraham's family passed to her son. Esau himself carried a wound from losing his birthright and blessing to Jacob, and Amalek inherited both his grandfather's rage and grandmother's resentment. This was not mere tribal rivalry, it was a family wound that became a national curse. When Israel emerged from Egypt, exhausted and vulnerable, the Amalekites attacked the weakest, the elderly, mothers with children, and the sick. Exodus 17 records that God promised Israel eternal war against Amalek, commanding total destruction of the nation. Yet, over 400 years, the Amalekites repeatedly chose cruelty, aligning with other nations to oppress Israel, destroy crops, and raid towns, leaving devastation generation after generation. God's command fell to King Saul in 1 Samuel 15, destroy Amalek completely. Saul, however, spared King Agag and the best livestock, rationalizing mercy and sacrifice. This partial obedience was rebellion. Samuel declared it idolatry, and Saul's kingship and legacy were lost. Yet, one life spared would have consequences centuries later. 500 years later in Persia, Agag's descendant Haman rose to power under King Xerxes, plotting the annihilation of all Jews. One man's mercy, Saul sparing Agag, nearly derailed God's plan of redemption, threatening the temple, the Messiah, and salvation itself. God, however, raised Esther to courageously expose Haman, resulting in his death and the salvation of the Jewish people. This story spans a millennium, showing the danger of incomplete obedience. Amalek's hatred was chosen generation after generation, while Saul's rationalized mercy became Haman. Obedience to God is not a suggestion. Compromise, no matter how reasonable it seems, can have consequences that echo through history. Today, the question remains, what compromises are we tolerating that may imperil the generations to come?